Well, looky. It's Friday Junior, Thursday, and today is Throwback Thursday. Welcome. This is Jazz, Giving Up the Ghost podcast, and as you've probably heard from weeks prior, I am in deep up to my knees cleanup. I'm just prepping things to make sure I get every little juicy morsel, tidbit of ghost delight out into the ether, into the world. So here we are, just cleaning up my files. Found another episode, probably going to be enough Throwback Thursdays to take us into May, June. So have at her, have fun, enjoy. If you can think of a theme name or something else that we should be calling Throwback Thursdays, please let me know at givinguptheghostpodcast@gmail.com. As always, remember to look for us on our socials. We're very interactive, Sharon, myself, my quiet partner who's not so quiet. And watch for our Spirits with Spirits that we do with Ashley, primarily with Ashley from the Winnipeg Paranormal Group, last Wednesday of every month down at the King's Head Pub. Thank you to the King's Head. So enjoy tonight's episode, mini-sode, quickie-sode. Let's call it a quickie-sode. I like that. Because I think mini-sode is actually used by another podcast, quite popular. I don't want to rip them off or anything like that. So today is the second part to the King's Head pop-up sip and shop that we had. It was a partnership with ourselves, with the Winnipeg Paranormal Group, and the lovely Erin with Fantastical Emporium, who themselves have a market coming up at the end of March at the River Rouge, I think that's what it's called. Community clubs. Unfortunately, Giving Up the Ghost won't be able to be there this time. Our schedule is hectic at the end of the month. But do check out the lovely ladies, Ashley and Kelly from the Winnipeg Paranormal Group. They will have a table there. So again, thank you for listening. And remember to live every day like it is your last, but never give up the ghost. Welcome to our sip and shop, presented by Fantastical Emporium. Make sure that you come to the market at the Masonic Temple, October 12th. It's a wonderful venue too. I mean, this is our favorite venue, but that's a wonderful venue. So most of us are going to sit up there as well. Ghost detectors, they're motion activated. You touched it, you have to buy it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't scare a lot of people off. I shouldn't say that. I'm just joking. That's what I do. I just joke. See, there's something in here. Actually, our motion activated stuff's going off over here. Just saying. Yeah, there's a ghost here. Gary the ghost. Who you gonna call? Winnipeg Paranormal Group. No, I know. Our motion activated stuff is going off with nothing going off in front of it. So just saying. Well, you're here now. Yeah. See, it's got good range. Ashley. Hi, Jazz. If anybody likes ghosts, I'm going to share something really quickly with you. So, had lunch or breakfast with a long-time friend on the weekend, and he currently works at the old Selkirk Psychiatric Hospital. So he does maintenance and painting and all that kind of good stuff. And apparently the third floor is closed, but there's still something there. Somebody's still at the old psychiatric hospital. And he says quite often he'll be working by himself up on the third floor, and he'll hear footsteps behind him. He'll look, there's nobody there. And there's an old chalkboard in one of the offices or whatever room that is. There's like an old chalkboard, and it'll be clean, like a clean slate. There'll be nothing written on it. And then he'll come back through that room
just he's working back and forth. And all of a sudden, there'll be chalk drawings and markings on the chalkboard, but he's the only one up on that third floor. Nope. That's a hard no for me.
Well, it is who you know, actually.
How about a floor that's not used or a wing that's not used where you don't have to...
Well, it's the old building, and I guess they just use it for storage and stuff.
Oh.
And he says the third floor is definitely not used. So I think it's just for storage, but they just come and go. And so, but with security, like you can't just walk in there. Maybe it is. I think it's got good range.
Oh boy, which one?
Erin's going to tell us some of her experiences. We've recorded her a couple times. We recorded her during the Mystics and Mediums tour, the market.
Yep.
Back in Gimli 2023, I think.
Yeah, I think so, give or take, yeah.
Yeah, and then the other time I had it on Phillips.
Yes, yeah.
And you told us some really creepy shit.
Because my life is filled with creepy shit.
If you want to, if you don't want to rehash those.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind at all, yeah.
Okay, tell us the core one, tell us the core. Okay, this is Erin telling us her stories.
All right. Okay, I wasn't sure which one I was going with here.
That's for them, and then this is mine.
Oh, I see, okay. So, gotcha. Okay, can you guys all hear me all right? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so basically, I've had spirits follow me my whole life. I have been having alien interactions my whole life. I've got, like, I'm just through and through, these things reach out to me. I can hear ghosts. I can smell, like, if there's cigar smoke, like sometimes I'll smell cigar smoke in the air or whatever, like at my current place I'm at now. There's a old man that comes in through, like, in and out kind of sort of thing that smokes a cigar. Yeah, so Winkler. All right, so I moved to Winkler. I think it was 2017 or 18. And I moved there for a welding job because I used to be a heavy-duty welder. And so we moved into these new places where it was like kind of like townhouses, like in a big strip. And so no one had lived in them yet. Like, we were fresh new tenants.
So you wouldn't think anything suspicious?
Nope, wouldn't think anything suspicious at all. So we moved in. I moved in with my two boys. They were 80 at the time. I think Chase was he was 2.5. Chase was 2.5.
Okay.
And then Liam was like 5, maybe 6.
Okay.
And so everything was going fine for the first couple months and stuff like that. And, no problems or whatever. And then one day, I was putting the kids to bed and stuff. And I was playing with some new apps on my phone and stuff, and like the Ghost Finder, whatever app it was. And it literally was showing me like ghosts, like spirits or entities or whatever, coming in and out of one of their closets in their room, because I gave them the bigger room, like with the 2 closets. And they were just coming in and going out, all these dots and stuff. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is kind of weird. This is kind of crazy. So, and because I can feel stuff, I knew there was something there. But as soon as my kids started talking about that they were seeing the Top Hat Man in behind the door in their bedroom, I was like, okay, like no, like these guys are itty bitty, like they've never seen any horror
How would they
movies
know?
with me
Yeah,
really
how would
and
they know?
stuff, and
Yeah.
they're just idiot. They wouldn't know what even the Top Hat Man was, right? And so after they said they saw the Top Hat Man, basically they would literally come into my room every single night at 3:20 a.m. and they would be screaming bloody murder, like screaming.
Yeah.
And so I would take them into my bed and stuff, and so I thought, okay, you know what, I'm going to reach out to the church, because I was like, okay, this is weird. This is
They
creepy.
should be able to handle it, you'd think.
Yeah. So I reached out to the church, and I had a lady come, and all she said she saw was red, and it was just, she saw a whole bunch of entities and stuff in the room, and she literally ran out of my house screaming, in Jesus' name, and I was like, oh my God, what the
That's not
Can I say the F
reassuring.
word?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. So she went running out, and then it turned out that 3 doors down I had a neighbor that was clairvoyant, and his daughter was clairvoyant. So they ended up coming over.
In Winkler of all places, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, in Winkler of all places, because it's a very churchy,
Of
very
course.
religious-y
That's right.
kind of town and whatnot. So yeah, again, I thought it was really odd and stuff. I had my neighbor and his daughter come over, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like you've got a portal in that closet for sure." Like,
And they
like,
told you had a portal before you even told them that you thought.
Yes. Yeah. Before. Yeah. They told me
That's the
before I
crazy
had
part.
even said anything to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, so ever since that day, I would just have the kids, like, it just got so bad that, with them coming to screaming in my room every night, that I made the decision to move back to the city. I didn't know what was going on with the place I'd moved into, so I did a whole bunch of research and everything, and apparently there ended up being what's it called, a homicide suicide.
Oh, really?
I think it was.
Yeah.
And so whoever it was, the guy, I guess, killed his wife or something like that, and then killed himself. So it was actually the land that we were, that those places were built on.
Yeah. And it could have been the land that drove him to do that too.
It could have been anything. Could have been the land, could have been spiritual
Sure.
land, it could have been so many different things, right? But it must have been a high energy, space or whatnot, or the land was, higher energy to actually have a portal.
And I remember you were also saying the last time we interviewed about this, you were also saying the fact that you'd have the boys sleep with you and you would just go into their closets during the day to get their clothes, right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. I would actually literally keep the door closed to their bedroom, and we wouldn't even go in there unless I needed to run in there and grab them their clothes and stuff, and that
horrible.
was it, and close the door again.
You're a good mom.
Thank you. So we ended up moving back to Winnipeg, and then the alien stuff started happening again.
Are you RH negative? Is your blood RH negative?
You know what? I don't know.
You don't know, hey?
I gotta check.
Because
I
they
gotta find
say there's a
out.
correlation, right?
I'm wondering, and there's
I'm
one.
RH negative.
Are you? See, I'm
Second rarest
wondering.
blood type, so.
Well, here's something weird for you that I didn't tell you last time. Was that if you look on the back of my neck right here, you'll actually see it looks like an injection mark.
Oh no, really?
Dead serious.
Shit.
Look, take a look. It's like right. You might have to look at it close, but it's like right there.
Yeah, I feel something right there.
It's like, where is it? You see a dot there or whatever? Right.
It's too dark, I can't see.
Right here, where you feel it, right here.
But I felt something right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Shit. Yeah, okay, I can feel that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I'm absolutely positive that's some sort of injection site. It's really weird because there's been nights where I've woken up, and even my dog, my service dog, she's trained to sense a lot of different things, especially with me or whatever, and she is really amazing with picking up entities or spirits or whatever and stuff around in the room and stuff. I've seen her bark at nothing. I've seen her go, she'll come up on the bed and she'll guard me.
Okay.
Yeah, and she'll guard the door, or she'll lie in
That's
the.
good.
Oh yeah, it's totally
yeah.
good. She's really senses it like crazy.
Have you ever had out of body dreams?
Oh God, oh yeah. Every night I actually lucid dream. Every single night since I was 2.5, 3 years old, something like that. I remember my first lucid dream. Yeah, and it was aliens. It was actually an alien like ET.
Shit.
Yeah, under the crawl space in the house. We had a bi-level kind of house when I was a kid up in Thompson.
Okay.
And the first lucid dream I ever had was, it seemed like there was eggs and stuff underneath in
that's creepy.
Because how the bi-level was, right? You could still go in the crawl space part
yeah,
or
I've
whatever.
seen
in
those,
that.
yeah.
But there was all these big eggs and stuff in there, which is really weird.
Shit.
And then
And how would you know that when you're little, right?
Exactly, that, right? And I honestly, I think it might have been after I seen ET, or maybe I remember it was coming out or whatever. But yeah, it was in this ET kind of alien thing. and it came going one way, like, and then it started walking towards me really, really fast.
Oh.
And then that was it. I woke up and I was like terrified.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Jeez.
But yeah, like so with the current stuff, I don't know. Do you want me to talk about the stuff in Vita?
If you're
all the way from
comfortable
Vita?
with it. Oh, I had a quick question for you. Were you here the night the fellow that told us about the spider alien on the wall? Were you here that night?
No, I don't think so.
So we had one gentleman come up and tell us a story about how his grandparents had like building blocks for him in a storage area, and I can't remember exactly. I think he went to go look for his building blocks, or they were spilled out of the bag and they were under stairs crawl space, and when he went to go clean that up or whatever, he felt like something was watching him, and then there was like a window on the wall, like really, really high up, and the window was open, and there was like an alien thing stuck to the wall looking at him, and then it scurried back out. And he was like,
was it like a big spider alien thing? Because
well, he wasn't a spider, but the fact that he was like clinging to the wall, like walking
with
against the wall,
probably long appendages and whatnot, or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
that's really interesting because
but
actually
nobody ever opens that window. That's the thing, because it was too high up.
Yep. I actually had a lucid dream. What was it? I think it was like Monday or Tuesday last week, and it was actually of spider aliens. So that's why I'm like, oh, spider aliens.
Hate spiders.
Okay.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with spiders. Hate spiders.
I hate spiders too.
I know. I'm sorry. I'd burn the house down.
Right?
Yeah.
Pull out that can of hairspray.
So sorry, I interrupted you. So you say about Vita.
Oh yeah. Okay. So so we lived in Vita. I guess it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe about 7 years ago, give or take. And
My partner Sherry, she's got family from Vita, hey?
oh yeah,
And they had an alien thing where they're like, run to the cellar, run to the cellar. She was like little, she remembers it, but...
oh my God, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, Vita is right by the what do you call it? By the border.
Yeah.
And then of course south of us, or southeast is Minot. And then you've got all the other army bases and military bases and stuff. But
yeah, right. Yeah.
And so if anybody has any questions about anything I'm talking about right now, I actually have videos. So if you want to come and check out the videos, like I have all like visual evidence and everything like that to what I'm about to tell you right now. So in Vita, we had seen kind of like a triangle in the sky with like yellow behind it, and so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna play with this thing. Yeah. Because it's me, right?
Yeah, got to. Yeah.
So I took my spotlight out and I shone it on it, and then I took the light away, shone it on it, took it away, shone it on it, took it away, and it actually responded. The triangle actually blew up into a pixelated blue ball with a spinning lights inside of it. I have the video of all of that. I'll show you after.
For sure.
And so that happened. That was going on in the fall for a couple of nights, 2-3 nights or whatever.
I got a freaky picture to show you after. Okay.
Ooh,
sorry.
I like stuff like that.
I know. I know.
So basically it responded to me, and it was it kept coming a little bit closer and a little bit closer.
You're very brave.
And my son Liam, actually, he's over at Jay's Liam Chase Apparel over there. That's my son Liam, and Liam can actually, he was a witness. He can attest to this story as well. So the kids got super spooked and went inside.
Don't blame them.
Right?
Don't blame them.
So that happened. I have all videos of that. There was one day out in Vita, we were walking up the road, and there was these flying things in the sky, and they didn't have any wings, and there was no sound. There was no airplane sound.
I think that would be the creepiest part.
It was cool,
like visually to see something, and you want auditory to validate it, right?
Yeah. And there was no sound whatsoever, and I had 8 other witnesses with me. This was at like 5:30 in the evening, so there was still light out. It wasn't like...
Just like ghost stories or any kind of paranormal event or occurrence, it's reassuring when it's not just you. Somebody else has seen it or felt it.
Yeah,
So, like, when we
there's
say
that
a group,
validation.
you get that validation. I am not crazy.
That's
because
right.
That shit did happen.
That's right. Yeah, I am not crazy. Like, I'm
There's
absolutely
strength in
not
numbers.
crazy.
There's
That's right.
Like
if I was by myself. See, the cool thing with all this is that I wasn't by myself
Right.
with all of these things
Yeah.
that I had seen and recorded and whatnot, which is really good.
for sure.
They had no wings. They were super slow, and then it was like there was like a line in the sky.
Oh, okay.
Like an invisible line, and there was two.
Okay.
So the first one went, and it was like when you looked at it, it was about hydro wire height. Like
Oh,
it was,
very
but
low.
it was like still up there, but it was like when you're looking up, it looked, so
Yeah.
it was like not super high. It was fairly low, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you could kind of see what it was.
Right.
And then, so the one flew, and then it flew through that invisible line in the sky, and it disappeared.
Oh shit.
Then right after that one, there was another one that came right behind it, like maybe 10 seconds later, and then same thing.
Kind of like a portal. It just kind of like.
Yep, just disappeared, like gone, like it didn't even exist. It was crazy.
Well, we're not alone. Like, I mean, if anybody thinks that we're the only species or the only human planet in the galaxies, they got another thing coming. Because, I mean, there's more to it. There's so much more to it.
Oh God, that's so much more.
Yeah.
So much more.
So, was that it for Fido?
Oh no,
Keep going.
there's
You
more.
keep going. Yeah.
So after Vita, after that, I recorded all of that and everything. By the way, with Vita, actually, those two things actually were legit because MUFON actually recorded Vita on the map. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so did Ghost Hunters.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that legit sightings.
I think Chris Patowski has a story from Vita as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's weird stuff that happens there, man.
But like I say, with Cher, when we first started doing the podcast and getting to know each other and stuff, she had told me a story about when she was like little, like, maybe 4-ish, 5-ish, but you remember if it's, and it was her mom and some aunts or her grandmother or whatever, there were these lights in the field and then like run, and they had to go.
Were they orange?
I don't know. I can't remember what
Because
she
that
said.
happened in Vita too.
But they knew there was something after them, and they had to lock themselves in a root cellar in the house or something, just because it was something not right.
When you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like you feel it.
But
like,
because she was like 4, so her memories are kind of vague at best. But she remembers how panicked everybody was, and there was something in the sky.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. I don't care what anybody says. Like I'm a full unbeliever. Like I'm the Mulder of the X-Files.
I do believe.
Yeah. So anyways, it kind of went on from Vita.
Okay.
And so we moved to Blumenort, and we saw a little bit, not much. It was the zippies that zip around in the sky and stuff like that. Like, clearly we don't have anything like that, so it's not us. But then I ended up moving back to Winnipeg again. And I'm not going to disclose the location where I live, but I'll just say Fort Richmond.
Sure.
So there's a forest across from where I live.
Okay.
And every time I have a sighting, it's usually in the fall. I've been researching aliens, ghosts, everything for half my life. So like 20 some years, right?
Yep.
So.
But you're only 39.
That's right. I'm 39 and holding. No, 29 and holding. No, that's too young.
Too young. Yeah.
But so I have video evidence of this. I have it on my TikTok. I've got almost 20,000.
I've seen the TikToks. Yeah.
Yeah. It's those videos.
Okay.
So basically, it was really weird. I still can't walk through the center part of that forest down the middle part because it's like how it is like it's like a. It's wide enough to maybe be like a landing for like a Cessna or something.
Yeah.
Like give or take wide enough for that.
Right.
Like a runway, right? But then there's forest on each side.
Okay.
But it's this land is like heritage protected land, like the city protects it and whatnot.
Right.
So it's clearly sacred land somehow. Right, and a lot of energy there and whatnot.
Yep.
I've seen the black helicopters come out to check stuff out, like the same night, everything. So the last time that anything happened in that forest, it was that blood moon night.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't the last sort of one we had, but
Okay.
the one before.
I remember the
that.
one before.
Yeah, so it was
Because I forgot to put my moon water out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's on me. That's
So,
on
yeah.
me. I forgot.
So it wasn't like this summer, it was the summer before or whatever. And so I actually have videos of those orbs manifesting in the forest.
Okay.
And the forest is so thick it goes like a whole block. You can't see through the forest all the way to the other block. Like it's just too thick, right?
Yeah.
And it's definitely not car lights, because the car lights are off to the side of the forest, right? They're not like in the forest.
Right. Yeah. I get it.
But yeah, like literally, like these orbs were like I don't know how
That's
big, like a
huge.
foot by
That's
a foot
pretty
by
huge.
2 feet or something.
Yeah.
And literally, like I could watch them manifest, and it was
Jeez.
like a whole bunch of like almost like dots that came together, and then it went to like kind of like a yellowy orange.
Okay.
And then you could see gray aliens manifesting.
Oh, shit.
Like you could see their heads. Like in one of the videos, like if you look really closely, you can actually see the head and the black eyes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and there was one up higher in the trees and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was
Shit.
really crazy.
That's
man.
creepy.
Like I can't even describe it. Like, and I had witnesses out when I was seeing that, and also I think it was the very first night. I don't know what it was. I just felt like I needed to videotape the forest or the sky or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, there was blue beam technology. I have the videos of all the flashing lights. It was affecting my camera on my phone. It was like, it was crazy. But it was like you saw beams all over the place in the sky. But when you didn't look through the phone lens,
Right.
there was nothing there.
Yeah.
And I like, you know, and
Can't
I've watched
explain it, yeah.
and I've watched so many like videos and stuff where people are like, you know, this is what I caught on my camera, but there was like nothing there to the
I
naked
think I might have
eye.
reposted that video for you, too.
Yeah. So it was really crazy. So yeah, I definitely keep my eye on that forest a lot.
I would, too.
I picked up some,
I wouldn't take my eye off of it.
yeah, like I picked up some new equipment for ghost hunting and
Nice.
stuff. So I picked up the recorder. I picked up the what is it, the EVP reader and
Right.
stuff like that. I
Right.
picked up like a whole bunch of stuff. I just got to get the spirit box out there and stuff. But
Yeah.
lots of really like cool new gadgets. I got these binoculars that are all like you know you can see
infrared or whatever.
Yeah, infrared. Yeah, and you can see like it's like a video that you're looking at, like so you don't have to put them up to your eyes and stuff. It's
thank
really
God.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very disorienting, you know?
You know what? It was at first, but like once you start to learn how to use
No,
everything.
but I mean,
and
if you
zoom
had to
and
keep
this
it
and
up to
that.
your eyes all the time, right?
Oh, yeah. If you had the binoculars,
Especially
yeah.
it'd be hard on your eyes, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't really want to push that.
Yeah, with 40% vision for sure. And no, I'm not crazy because I'm blind.
No, for sure. I'll show you this picture real quickly. So, we went out. We had ghost story night, s'mores and ghost stories at Fort Lorraine, Portage Prairie. Super cool place, right?
Oh, nice.
And I had my friend come with me, Lori, and we went looking around, and I was telling ghost stories and stuff, and she was taking pictures of the campfire, and there was like about 40 people there. A little unnerving when it's like one-on-one, right? You're trying to tell stories, and just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And she would take pictures of people sitting, and she would play with the color, like go black and white and kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And she picked up actually, and I posted this on the Facebook page. She actually posted. Oh,
What?
oh, at your table.
Can you go to my table for me, please?
And I posted it, but you clearly see silhouettes behind people at the.
Oh, yeah, man. You know what? It's so
You know?
weird. Like, it's going to sound really, really funny, but like when I'm in the washroom, and of course, you know, the cats all think it's a meeting place, so, you know, all the cats come in the bathroom.
What's Mom doing? Mom can't be by herself.
They're always looking around in the bathroom, like all over the place. So I don't know if they're seeing orbs that we can't see, or entities,
Oh,
or
for
spirits,
sure. I
or
believe.
whatever.
I believe that's what they do. They see something that we cannot see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's always like it's almost like they're watching it. You know, like the red dot pointers or the pointer laser pointers or whatever. That's how they like move their heads around. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like
So here's the day shot. Here's the people, right?
okay.
And then she took it and she distorted it, and then it got darker. So the same people, right?
Oh wait.
And
just
then
a little closer.
yeah, sorry, I'll just actually. Here we go. So see behind the same people, you go in. Those people weren't there. See?
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, here. Sorry. I gotta see it a little closer. Oh, buddy.
Right?
You can see a face right there.
I know, a little
you
girl.
can see the nose.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah.
That's straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's straight up. You can see the whole full silhouette of everything.
I know, but there were not people.
That's what?
Well, anyway, but you get it, right?
Yeah. Guys,
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just something I took. Anyway.
No random nudies on there?
No,
I'm
no,
just kidding.
not on this phone. That's my burner phone. Just kidding. Husband's sitting right there. So with respects to, what was I going to say? Fort Lorraine. So the houses, they don't have them set up like streets. They have them just, and these are like heritage houses. People donated it, and whatever.
Okay.
And me and my friend, they had all the doors open to the houses to go check out, So we had some time to kill, so we just going around taking pictures. Now it's really loud at Fort Lorraine because they're right on the highway of Port Prairie going in, and then the highway from Brandon, So and there's a train, so it's loud, it's noisy, like constant highway noise, right?
Yeah.
So you got these doors open. We go into the one house called the Barton House. We go into the house, and we walk into the living room. Again, the doors are all open on all these houses, so you can just come in and out, right?
Oh, wow.
And then we stopped, and it was dead silent. Like, it was so dead silent, like, fuck, something
That's
happened
when
here.
you know.
Yeah, and I looked at her, she looked at me, and it was like the air got sucked out of the room. And I'm like, do you feel that? Do you hear that? Like, meaning hearing nothing? Like, it just, you don't even hear the noise on the highway. What the hell was that, right?
When I go to the forest,
Yeah.
that's how I know something's there, because all the birds, everything goes
Stops.
like dead quiet. Crickets stop cricketing,
Yeah.
or whatever you call it.
So
the
right away I
frogs.
do my, we're just here to visit. You have a beautiful house. Thank you for having us here. We cause you no harm. We mean no harm. We just want to take pictures of your beautiful house, right? We found out later, it's not confirmed, but they say that a murder took place in the living room right there.
Oh,
and they do say that there was a little girl they know for sure that died. Hello. Hello. And they know that a little girl did die of scarlet fever there.
Oh, wow,
right?
no way.
And they know that, do you have a ghost story? Do you have ghost stories? No? Okay. All right. And then they said the girl locks up the house, right? And there's only two of them that have the keys, right?
Okay.
And, they have one doll on the top floor that sits in the window with its back against the window, right? And, its back is always against the window, but there are times when they come in and they're the ones that lock it up and open it.
Yeah.
The doll's facing outside.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. So, Fort
Especially
Lorraine
with
is-
dolls. Like, I love dolls.
I
Like,
know.
now.
So Fort
I was
Lorraine
terrified
is
of them
a
way
great
back
place
when.
to go. They're doing an public investigation there this Friday. We have other plans, so I can't go.
Oh.
But it's super creepy there.
Nice.
Yeah. So Winnipeg Paranormal Group has an investigation. It's sold out, of course, so it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have tickets for the one that's going to be at the monastery.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
the art gallery and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so pumped, man.
I
Like,
know.
that
That'll be a
place
good one.
is, there's lots of energy
A lot
there,
of
boy.
stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good one. And that one's sold out as well.
I'm going to that one. 'Cause
Are
I'm
you?
recording it? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. So that'll be a busy weekend because it's also the Daily House in Brandon, and I'm going to go to that one too.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be doing a talk at the Brandon Museum. It's just loose discussions right now. Just got to figure out time slots. So yeah,
Wow, that's awesome. That's going to be a busy day.
a busy weekend. I know. Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. And
Well, thank you so
thanks
much
for
again.
the interview.
I
And
love you. You're adorable.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah,
you are
thanks-
too.
Thanks for coming up. All right.
Awesome. Yay!
Yeah.
I hope everybody has a good time at the market. Shop, shop, shop.
Bye.
Yep. Bye, bye, bye. Drink more. Then bye, bye, bye.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. That was Erin. Thank you so much, Erin. Oh, watch your step. I should have helped you down. I'm so sorry.